Today we are going to study modification of cell structure for specific functions. Here we are going to study different cells. For example, we are going to study root hair cell, red blood cell, xylem, nerve cells, sperm cell, ovum. We are going to study all these one by one. Cell structure is modified to get adapted to perform specific functions. This process is called differentiation. There are many types of cells in organisms. They differ in size and shape and are adapted to perform specific functions. The root hair cell. You can see the diagram. Root hair cell, it is adapted to absorb water and mineral salts from the soil. It has its epidermis elongated on one side. The cytoplasm is flowing in it, and it is one cell thick. It has a large vacuole and a nucleus. Long and narrow increase surface area to volume ratio, and its function is efficient absorption of water and mineral salts from the soil. Xylem vessels. Now these are the vessels which actually transport water from root to all parts of the aerial parts of the plants. And the cells in the xylem vessel, they join together, one on the top of each other, and in their walls inside are dissolved, so they become a continuous tube-like structure. Then there is lignin which is deposited in its walls, and it is called lignified. So xylem vessel is a narrow cylindrical tube enclosing a continuous space due to absence of cross walls called lumen, just like a water pipe at home. It is dead, that is no protoplasm. This makes water to move through easily without any hindrance from roots to stem and leaves. Deposited lignin strengthens the wall, that is, it does not collapse. Bundled together called wood provide mechanical support. Now we study red blood cell. As you can see the diagram of red blood cell, it is specially adapted for its function. It has thinner inner portion and thicker outer portion. Cytoplasm, it contains hemoglobin, and it is biconcave in shape. You can see its structure. The right one, it is cut into two pieces to show its biconcave shape. The red blood cell contains a red pigment called hemoglobin, enabling the cell to transport oxygen from lungs to all parts of the body. It is circular and biconcave shape, increases its surface to volume ratio. Now this increase of surface to volume ratio is very important, because when surface is more as compared to volume, it is able to carry more hemoglobin. It does not possess a nucleus. Now nucleus also takes space, so absence of nucleus also increases the space. It is elastic in nature, so can squeeze through capillaries smaller than its diameter. Now I have given some note under it. It is that its lifespan is 3 to 4 months. It is destroyed by liver and spleen. Its diameter is less than 0.01 millimeter. Their number is 550 lakhs in each cubic millimeter of blood. Exact number varies with sex and state of health. Now we have, these are the mammalian sperm and an ovum. Both of them are specialized for their function. We are going to study sperm first of all. Well, I have drawn both of them side by side. You can see sperm, it has a head, a middle piece and a tail. Now in head we have, you can see nucleus and acrosome on the top. It has cytoplasm. In the middle piece we have lots of mitochondria, and then it has a tail. Now sperm, it has a head with a diameter of size 2.5 micrometer, which contains a large nucleus with little cytoplasm carrying haploid number of chromosomes. Then acrosome on the top, you can see a sac containing enzymes. Enzymes break down part of egg membrane so that sperm can penetrate during fertilization. Middle piece, it contains mitochondria, which provide energy for the activity of sperm. And activity of sperm is it has to swim to find its way to the egg. Then it has a tail or a flagellum. This enables the sperm to swim towards the egg. Now we have ovum. It is spherical with a diameter of about 120 micrometer. It has a large nucleus having one haploid set of chromosomes, abundant cytoplasm, and may contain a yolk. The egg has a plasma membrane which is in turn surrounded by an outer membrane. So this is the structure of ovum. Now you can see that I have written down brainstorm. It is actually not the part of the cell, but as I have already mentioned number of chromosomes, and I have also mentioned haploid. Now human beings, they have 23 pairs of chromosomes, and altogether they become 46. 23 pairs is 2n number which is diploid, and 23 chromosomes, they are n number, that is haploid. Sperm contains 23 haploid number of chromosomes, and so does the egg. So when the sperm combines with egg, it forms a zygote, diploid number, 2n number of chromosomes, which is 23 pairs or 46 chromosomes in all. Now we are going to study nerve cells. Nervous tissue is made up of nerve cells called neurons. Basic structure of neurons. There are three types of neurons: sensory or receptor neurons, motor or effector neurons, intermediate or relay neuron. Sensory neurons, they transmit impulse from sense organs to central nervous system. Motor neurons, they transmit impulse from central nervous system to effectors. Effectors are mostly muscles. Intermediate or relay neuron, they are within the central nervous system. That is, they take impulses from the sensory neurons and they transfer it to the motor neurons. The general structure of neuron. Each neuron consists of a cell body containing a nucleus and a number of fine cytoplasmic processes called nerve fibers. One long nerve fiber that transmits impulse away from the cell body are called axons. The nerve fiber that conduct impulses towards the cell body are called dendrons. Axons and dendrons branch at their free end called dendrites. Dendrons are usually short, though some sensory neurons have a long dendron, as you can see in the diagram. Now, the nerve fiber, it is, you can see, covered by a myelin sheath. This is the fatty substance which encloses the nerve fiber. It acts as insulating layer. Myelin sheath is separated at intervals by node of Ranvier. These help to speed up the transmission of impulse. Thank you.